everyone, and welcome to 2020! Welcome to 2022! Gatsby's very excited for this year. There you go, Lomi. A fortune piece of hay. I had thought about making a recap for 2021 and upload it on Saturday, but decided against it because just quickly thinking about the last year involved saying goodbye to Max, and honestly, I'm still not really over it, so I decided against doing a recap. So I'm just going to say it here in this video. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel last year and for watching the videos and just taking part in all of the joy that the guinea pigs bring to me, to everyone, hopefully. Without your support, this channel really wouldn't be what it is. So I just wanted to say a thank you to all, and I hope you will have a great 2020 and that all of your wishes come true for this year and you're just going to be as happy as a guinea pig. That's getting a pea flag. My husband keeps saying from the other room that I keep saying 2020 instead of 2022, but honestly I feel like with the state of the world for the past year, I'm not really sure like 2020, 2021 just really existed. It just certainly feels like they didn't really exist. Perhaps I'm just stuck in 2020 before everything went down. Perhaps something that I can tell you about our goals or our plans or the guinea pig's plans for 2022 is that we'd like to move. So ideally, we're going to move in the first quarter of this year. However, I'm not sure if that's really realistic because of the housing market right now, but we'd like to move because the apartment is getting way too small for all of us. The guinea pigs take up a ton of space, not necessarily even with their cage, mainly with all of the stuff that the guinea pigs have, all of the huge wooden hideys, the fleece items, the bedding, we just need so much storage space for the guinea pigs. And then also I had a baby last year, so we just really like to move and get a bit of a bigger space. So we're currently looking for something. Move and get a bit of a bigger space. A dream would probably be for the guinea pigs to have like their own room where we could expand this cage, because as you might know, I talked about this when we built this cage. This cage is built in a way that we can easily take it apart. The old cage was pretty much just I'm just going to give you an overview of the cage. The old cage was pretty much just one big board. It's focusing on my hand. It was just basically one hand point at the cage. It was basically just one big board. So if we had wanted to take it apart, we would have had to cut it. And this cage is built in a way that we can actually disassemble it because we already had the move in mind. Also, probably never mentioned that, but these things we can just easily pull off. All of these in the front, all of the things that are on the level have these wooden things, so that we can easily take everything apart and change it. So this side would obviously stay the same because this is my absolute favorite part of the cage. But in this direction, we could change something and make it a little bit bigger without really changing the overall structure. We could just put a board in between these two boards and then make it longer in this direction. That would be ideal. I'm not sure how realistic that is because we're living in a very expensive city. Looking at rent prices, not sure how realistic that is, but we're definitely looking for something. And also, before someone says like buying makes sense, buying here is also extremely expensive and you don't really have a lot on the market right now, so it's very hard to find just pretty much anything at the moment. And obviously we don't want to spend a ton on rent because at one point we do like a house with a garden for the guinea pigs, so we have to save up for that. Gatsby, you just heard the word garden, right? Garden for the guinea pigs, so we have to save up for that. Another goal of mine is to bring the guinea pigs to a garden in summer, definitely, to get all of the huge setup that we had 2 years ago, get all of that set up and just let the guinea pigs enjoy a garden for at least a day. My husband's friend, in case you're watching this, we'd like to borrow your garden. That will be something that I'd like to organize this year as well. Fitz just relaxing in the hay rack for the next New Year's resolution that I have. A bigger cage could mean that we could get a board for the group so that we'd have 6 guinea pigs instead of 5.
What?
I feel like my group has always been the happiest when there was a board as well. So I'd like to get one in the future. The board doesn't necessarily have to be the leader, but I just prefer to have... Lulu, can you stop eating the camera? No, no, no. I just prefer to have a mixed group. Ideally, we'd have more space for a board, so moving, getting a bigger cage, and adopting a board would just fit together really well. So that's definitely another resolution for 2020. Now I've gotten the hang of it, of saying it right. Also, I just realized that Lumi is getting black hair instead of gray hair or white hair. There's one black hair right here in the front. That looks so funny, Lumi. Change of the guard, and Gatsby is now sitting in the hay rack. Fitz had to go. And then, of course, the same goal that I have for every year. Please, no one get sick. I just want to keep you all healthy and part of the herd. Probably the most important goal for this year, but something that I don't really have any influence over. These are my guinea pig resolutions for this year. The guinea pigs probably, if I were to guess what their resolutions were, it's probably eating more treats, aka pea flakes, eating more lettuce, more veggie DIYs, more hay, but I've already solved this one because I ordered another package. And probably just having lots of fun, which I don't want to promise too much, but I think we can manage that this year. Piggies, I'm trying to keep your New Year's resolutions. And of course, I'll take you along for all of this. Also, resolution for this week, attach the second water bottle in this cage. That's not really a resolution though. We had planned on doing this anyway. Oh, I just realized a very good resolution for the channel is to finally update the info box with the correct ages of the guinea pig. Because you always remind me to do so, and I sometimes do like the description box of a specific video, but I have my description box set on like an auto mode, so it fills it in automatically. So I need to change the automatic fill in. And then it just automatically does it for every video. And so far I've only ever changed the video description in a specific video that I was uploading at the time. So that is something I need to do for the channel. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions, or more specifically if you have any resolutions when it comes to your guinea pigs. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time!